will speak wisdom amongst them that are mature. So they can understand the objectivity of truth from the subjectivity of our sentimental attachments.
Jesus, they have the burden to win souls. Because the formula is win, build, and send. When you are won, you are developed, and you are also sent to win others. So if you have not started winning others to Jesus, you have not yet been won yourself. Because the moment you become a disciple, Jesus said you will bear fruit. It is in your bearing fruit that his Father is glorified. And so if your burden is to see the Father glorified, then you cannot rest until souls are won. When we were trained, what they taught us is, a day has not ended until you have won souls. So when you are going to bed, one of the things you check to see that your day is complete is that you won somebody to Christ. And so every week you have a list of those you have won. Every month you have a list of those you have won. Because you can tell now that you are in the kingdom. Many people are in the kingdom because you are in the kingdom. That's why you are relevant. And Jesus said it truly, that is what makes you a disciple. We said the third quality or indicator or marker of a disciple is self-denial. When you become a disciple, you will know how to deny yourself. You will not live for yourself anymore. If a man does not adopt the posture of self-denial, he may be a church member, but he's not a disciple of Jesus Christ. In Luke 16:24, here's what the Bible said. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. So every disciple have mastered self-denial. He lives for God. Self-denial simply means prioritizing God above your own personal necessities. If God is put side by side with your own personal needs or personal desires, 1,001 times you will choose to do the will of God. That's what self-denial means. And anybody who is a disciple, check. Even his family, God comes before his family. His finances, God comes before his finances. If God needs him any day, any time, he's available. And I'm telling us, the secular institutions have trained people who understand self-denial much more than Christians. Go and meet a doctor. If he's on call him by 2 a.m. He won't tell you I'm tired. In 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he dresses up, he's on his way to the hospital. Give signal from headquarters now and tell a soldier, you have been engrafted to go to Afghanistan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's no, why didn't they tell us on time? What do you mean tell us on time? When they told you is the time. I have many sons who are soldiers. Sometimes when they even call them, they will collect their phones because of intelligence. They don't want them to even know where they are going. It's after 24 hours they will give them their phone. And all they know to do is what? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all. It's yes, sir, and yes, sir. If they hear no, you'll be court-martialed. And they can move you from one nation to another nation. You will spend 6 months there. Until signal comes, they tell you the next day you are going back. If they have not told you, you will be there. Some of my friends that we graduated together joined the army. Every day they call me and say, we are in Maiduguri. Maiduguri is one of the most volatile places in Nigeria. That's where Boko Haram headquarters is. We are in Maiduguri, please. Prayer, help us, help us. Tomorrow, they say we are going somewhere. Let God help you to say no. Even if you run away, you are in trouble. If you run away, they will look for you and court-martial you, because that's a war. You will be brought back. You will be court-martialed. So the moment you have entered, you first of all signed off your life. And when you die in battle, they call you a gallant soldier. They will write a letter to your family and say, your husband served his country. He's a patriotic citizen. He's a gallant soldier. You will tell that story to your children. Your father was a gallant soldier. But come to Christianity. Hey, we are going for evangelism. Kai, they didn't tell us on time. Maybe next time. Let's go for VG. Kai, the way I came back from work today, I don't understand the way my back, I was feeling somehow. You are not a soldier. That's why Paul was telling Timothy. He said, no man that warreth entangleth himself with civilian affair. He said, but he lives his life to please his master who has called him to duty. He said, you are a soldier of Christ. You are a soldier. And if you know you are a soldier, you will live your life battle ready. Any day God calls, every other thing is surrendered. If you have not come to that level, you are not yet a disciple of Jesus Christ. So Christianity On the evangelism ground, it's simple. But when you come to discipleship, it's hard. Because discipleship will teach you self-denial. You will reject your life, reject what you have, so that you can win Christ. That's why Paul said, I consider everything I have as dung for the excellency of the knowledge of Christ. Because anything you love, the devil will use it to bargain you. And that's why when you become a disciple, you have to let go of everything, so that the devil will not have anywhere to bargain for your soul. Everything is given up. And anyone God gives you, you are a trust fund. You are holding it for him. It's no longer your own. That's self-denial. Now, when you have come to self-denial, then you go to the next marker. This is where I want to talk from tonight. And I'll be speaking for 10 minutes so that we enter into practicals. Hey. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.